So this is Mike with the Trike with Mike, Texas. I'm a U.S. Navy submarine veteran, and occasionally I will do sea stories for your entertainment. So we were out, we were always out at sea. I mean, it seemed we were always out, but we were out one time and they were training chief of the watches. Okay, the chief of the watch sits up in control. He's off in the corner. He controls the trim of the ship, the evolutions. He knocks out a emergency blow if you have to, or just, he's got all these gauges he's in control of. Checks, levels of tanks, whatnot. Anyway, and they move ballast, which is mainly water, from forward to aft to balance the ship out. Because, as you do things, people use the restroom and showers and sinks and all, and the weight of the sub changes in different locations, and so he has to balance it out so you're always at the right bubble. They call it a bubble. All right, so you have to be at the right bubble and it's not zero, it's an odd percentage of a number, but either way, you have to maintain the bubble. And so they're training these new chief of the watch guys, and they're learning how to do all that stuff. And what some of us would do, not too often but once in a while, we'll get about 5 or 6 of us, everybody go walk up to the front of the boat, up in the bow compartment. Well, what that does is all of a sudden, 5 or 6 guys, that's 1,000 pounds roughly, or around there, of weight that's up front. That your trim's a little off, just a little. Well, how do you correct that? You pump some water back aft. Well, you wait up there a few minutes, and then everybody walks to the back. Of course, as you're walking to the back of the boat, of course, people going, "What are y'all doing walking around the group?" Hey, trim party. We're having a trim party. And so, "Oh, I want to come." So they join. So now maybe you got 7 or 8 guys, and they're all walking in the very back of the boat. Well, now you got 7 or 8 guys, so you got even more weight. Plus you just pumped all that water from forward to aft to compensate for the guys walking up forward. So now you're popping a wheelie. He's over there. He's new. He thinks he just overdid it, so he goes back the other way, and so everybody's going forward again. Pick up a couple more guys. Everybody stand at the very front of the ship, and do that 3 or 4 times before they get wise, and then somebody tells you to stop it. Tons of fun.